Well, hello again and welcome to Roland's Reviews. So glad to have you wonderful people here today. How you doing, Floridian, Miss Pugsley, Owl Lover, Jermaine, everyone who's here, cha-cha. My voice will be a struggle for the next few weeks. The pollen is out in North Carolina. It is choking me, but I'm trying to hold on. If my voice doesn't quite sound like it normally does, give me a few weeks and I'll be back to normal. Now, how you doing, Ruby from Joyland? I told you all, follow the money trail. Now, HB, exactly. Tyson Foods, right? We've already said, they're Democrats as well as Republicans who are benefiting from this migrant crisis. Okay. Now, I don't know if you checked out, if you looked at the entire title. I don't know if you had time to look at the short videos, and I also shared a couple of websites with you as well. Lady Libra, how you doing, dear? Folks, they are all doing the American people a grave disservice. Cha-cha, this is why the rhinos are against Trump. Exactly. Both parties are just saying, forget the American people. That's what's going on. I told you, if we follow the money trail, not just the Democrats are benefiting from this. So, Tyson Foods terminated thousands of Americans, and they're going to hire more than 52,000 migrants, of course, at a reduced salary. Tell me if you're already familiar with this. I am livid. Type it in the comment section if you were familiar, if you heard about this last week. Right then, Uniparty. Tyson is closing a facility in Perry, Iowa. All right. About 1,200 workers are part of the layoff. Tyson's plans to hire thousands. Those of you just coming in, please go ahead, hit that little thumb, hit that like button for me. Of illegal immigrants in New York. Okay. Newsflash. There are plenty of Americans that could use those jobs. So again, the Americans are put on the back burner. John Baker, how are you? Darnell Lewis, how are you? Darnell said Democrats keep on giving. Yeah, but both parties are benefiting from this created crises. How you doing, Lady Lamore? Yes, Tyson Food. I don't even make this stuff up. I wish you could come here on a Sunday and I could have some positive info for you. They just won't stop. Lady, we should not purchase Tyson Foods. Get them where it hurts. Right, Lady Libra? Currently, there are people who said that they are organizing boycotts against Tyson Foods. Right, John? If you don't want to hire Americans, how about we're not going to purchase your products? Okay, how about that? That's ridiculous. I have never in my lifetime seen the American people thrown under the bus and ignored. Basically, folks were being discriminated against. I can't. That's Ben, you're actually right. Tyson owns a bunch of companies, a lot. And so you're going to have to really read the labels carefully. How you doing, Mark? Everybody say hello to Mark Holmes from the Joe Blue Sports Report. Owl Lover. One article said that they were going to give the asylum seekers jobs Americans did not want, but not will say which one. So Owl Lover, I actually did some research on that. And we're talking about factory jobs. We're not talking about jobs out in the field picking crops. Okay. And they laid off thousands of Americans. They had the jobs. I just don't know what else to say. So Tyson is also, now I live in North Carolina, okay? I don't know where some of you live. They're closing plants in Virginia. They're closing plants in Arkansas, Indiana, Missouri. Yeah. Tyson Foods says it wants to double its immigrant hires to roughly 84,000. I actually shared the website where I got this information from. And folks, just so you know, I go to more than one website. I go to more than one YouTube channel. Florida, they have to take care of their new vote. Yeah. What did we say? What is this crisis all about? A whole new voting demographic. James, New York City is disgusting. I don't understand why they can't be cleaners for now. Yeah, so I just don't know what else to say. Again, Americans are being replaced. So you can continue to vote Democrat if you want to, but like I said, those of you just coming in, Republicans, Republicans and Democrats are benefiting from this. And who's left holding the bag, left without the American people? Iowa, for those that don't know, now one of the courses that I teach, I actually teach a course in animal science, on animal science. And for those that don't know, Iowa is number one. They're the number one pork producing state in the U.S. And they have been like that for years. North Carolina, where I live, is number two. So that's significant, folks. Tyson has facilities all over. So to put it in perspective, Iowa raises roughly a third of all the nation's hogs. So tell me what you think about this. What did we say? Again, to me, it seems like the American people we're the losers. We lose out on everything. And I do have some videos to share with you as well. So you can check, I don't make this information up. I just, I can't believe I have never seen this. I've never seen this in my lifetime. That's why I can't stop talking about it. Ruby, go to Tyson's site and you can see all the companies they own. Yeah, ballpark. Yeah. So there'll be a lot of food items you have to cross off your list. Because what happens, a lot of these companies get swallowed up, right? And so what are you going to do? Cha-cha. That's why I'm voting MAGA party. MC Lotto, how are you? Don't buy any more Tyson Foods. Bingo. Boycott, boycott, boycott. Lady Lemuel, boycott Jimmy Dean, Hillside, Ballpark, Fidelis, France Foods, right. Then the deplorables. So I have a video to share with you guys. So listen up and I hope you can hear it nicely and clearly. I will be keeping up with your comments in the comment section. So just listen to this. I don't make this stuff up, folks. Let me get it large screen so you can hear it and see it.
Tyson laying off 1,200 workers after closing its pork factory in Perry, Iowa, only later to announce 52,000 jobs for migrants.
The company's excuse, migrants are getting the jobs that Americans don't want. A human resources executive for the company telling Bloomberg the migrants have been, quote, very loyal. They've been uprooted, and what they want is stability. What they want is a sense of belonging.
Let's bring in Fox and Friends Weekend co-host Pete Hegseth. Pete, good to see you.
Yes.
But again, lower wages, taking American jobs. This was the reason why Democrats were opposed to illegal immigration 10, 15, 25 years ago. But here it plays out. This costs Americans a lot.
That's true. It was also the reason why the Chamber of Commerce crowd of the Republican Party was so resistant to Donald Trump back in 2015, 2016, dependent on importing cheap labor. He said, we're going to build that wall. We're going to stop this. I'm going to put Americans first. Wages will rise as a result. And now you've got an inversion of that with the Democrat Party saying, come on in. And then you've heard glimpses of it, right? When Nancy Pelosi said, who else is going to pick our crops, right? And that's their mindset. And the businesses are happy to do it when there's no e-verify, there's no consequences. And so cheaper labor for this business to produce a product. And it's not an easy job. You know, people that do those jobs, they're dirty, they're tough, but Americans should have the first shot, and they should have a good shot at a good wage.
And it's so dismissive. the language that they use, that Americans don't want these jobs. Really?
Americans have these jobs.
Right.
They lost them.
Correct. And if you thought about pay, and if Americans are doing the jobs, they're going to raise the wages for the jobs too. That's all good for everybody.
Shifting gears now to this, the Biden administration is sending an additional $25 million to Haiti, as 80% of Port-au-Prince is now under control of violent criminal gangs. And now the White House is actively discussing using the U.S. naval base in Guantanamo Bay to process migrants if Haitian refugees flee to the U.S. en masse. Pete, what do you make of this? Because again, you could just pick apart the refugee part of how many more people are we
You're
going
going to
Correct. I mean, I served there. If we want to use it for that, we can. There's plenty of space. They've done it in the past. Yes, Gitmo is known in the popular conscience for the detention center after 9/11, but it's long been a place where they've held folks that are fleeing via sea. That was me as a young platoon leader in 2004 at Guantanamo Bay for a year. Ultimately, you know what they did with people that landed ashore or they interdicted with naval ships? They were repatriated. You know what repatriation means? Sent back to your country. That's the difference here. Do you think the Biden administration is going to repatriate, or does Gitmo become a giant?
I hope that you all can hear and see me clearly. Okay. All right. So we are back. I don't know what's going on. Thank you so much, Cha Cha. Guys, you know how it is when we're using the internet. Sometimes things happen beyond our control. So StreamYard crashed and they just came back up. So thank you guys for sticking around. MC Lotto, I need an apology from Trump because he falsely accused my uncle of rape in the late 80s. Okay, MC Lotto says, I want an apology. Bend over, AOL sucks. Okay, John, loud and clear. Thank you so much, guys. So I had some other videos that I wanted to share with you. So again, folks, Miss Pugsley, are we talking about the case that we're talking about today, dear? I want to make sure we're on the same page. Since StreamYard crashed, I don't know if I'm missing anything, Miss Pugsley. Oh, okay. All right, so let me share with you another video. Right, Miss Pugsley, I see what you're talking about now. So I shared that, and I also wanted to share this as well. So people are talking about, oh, Americans didn't want those jobs. Americans had those jobs, and they were laid off. Let's watch this, folks. It's not too long. See what they're saying here.
And fresh meats will close its doors for good in 108 days, leaving nearly 1,300 people without a job. 108 days seems like a lot, but it's sending city and union leaders into overdrive, helping people find jobs. KCCI's Marcus McIntosh explains the trickle-down effect the closure could have on the entire town.
We met an employee of the Tyson plant here in Perry who's worked there for almost 30 years. She's also an officer of the union that represents the Tyson workers. She's having a hard time hiding her anger.
I'm very angry about what Tyson has done.
Jody Wells has been a Tyson employee in Perry for almost 27 years. Wells also is the secretary and treasurer of United Food and Commercial Workers International Local 1155. She will never forget being blindsided by Monday afternoon's closure announcement.
People walked into that cafeteria laughing and joking and talking. And then after they give us that flimsy piece of paper, to see the sadness and the tears.
Wells says being hurt and sad will not stop her from fighting to do the right thing by the soon-to-be ex-employees of the Tyson plant.
Our local has set up talks to negotiate.
Wells is not alone in that fight.
Come in here.
Well, I wanted
Tyson honest about it and get them to do what's right for their employees and the city.
She is joined by Perry Mayor Dirk Kavanaugh. This comes after the mayor met with Tyson officials Tuesday morning, whom he asked a burning question.
Are you actively going to try to sell the plant, or are you just going to shut it down and keep it closed?
A question met with uncertainty. Mayor Kavanaugh knows the Tyson plant closing will impact everywhere Tyson employees spend money.
That affects the housing market, it affects the grocery stores, it affects, like I said, gas stations, all the businesses in town, the restaurants.
Kavanaugh is keeping an upbeat attitude, hoping to find the silver lining in the cloud hanging over Perry.
I think there's companies out there that want to expand and don't have a place to, and this may be a perfect fit.
It is too soon to tell whether that can happen before the plant shuts down at the end of June. In Perry, Marcus McIntosh, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
And that leaves 4 other Tyson plants in Iowa. The company says it employs 9,000 people across those other plants. The closure is also leaving nonprofits scrambling to offer a hand.
So again, folks, Americans had those jobs. How you doing, Tammy, Gabriella, Shay? So that, how is that right? Yet you're going to New York and you're actively trying to hire thousands and thousands. How about hiring some of the people you just laid off? Oh, that's right. They're Americans. They don't count. Okay. Ruby, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Low and no skilled workers need to be very concerned. Ruby gets it. We have been saying this and saying this. So Republicans and Democrats are benefiting from this created crisis. How you doing, Chef Finest Wine? Alabama, okay. How you doing, Jesse? And so this may not be affecting you now. Just keep living. It will. How you doing, Andrew? Andrew is right. McDonald's products, Chick-fil-A. You can't. Tyson owns so much. What are we going to do? From paid labor to cheap labor to free labor. Exactly. So Democrats and Republicans are benefiting from this. They are. Lost cause. They're over all over Texas and Ohio. It's everywhere. Thank you. Renette Brown, thank you for the super chat. Un-American, we the people better stand up. Renette, I think this is your first time here. That's what I've been saying. I say boycott, boycott, boycott. We can do the same thing to Tyson that people did to Bud Light. Let them know we are not taking this. No. and so you can only walk over the American people so much. They're going to get fed up and they're going to start fighting back. Okay? This is a powder keg, people. This is a powder keg. Steve, purchase selective foods. We try, but it's very, very difficult. Was this going on when Trump was in office? No, Shane. Jesse, but Shane, they just, these layoffs at Tyson, this is the first that I've heard of it so far as them laying off Americans and then going and immediately trying to hire migrants. Thank you, Ruby. Jesse, raise your animals, grow your own food because this is almost over for all of us. Jesse has a valid point. Everyone who's here, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy this content, share this information out. This channel that you see playing in the background, that's another excellent channel, News for Reasonable People. Excellent channel for you to check out. Andrew, actually Americans didn't stick to schooling, but like nothing's changed. Yeah, I think they're going back to drinking it, but whatever. I don't drink beer, so it didn't affect me. Thank you, MC Lotto. And so again, people, we're talking about this today. We're discussing this today, right? You need to make people aware. Some people may not know what's going on. They may not have a clue. Thank you for the super chat, Renette. Thank you so much. That's your third super chat. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it real. I'm trying to wake you up to let you know, excuse me, what is going on in this country. And I think it's ridiculous. And it feels, how you doing, Mo Dollars? It feels like Americans are being discriminated against. Again, maybe we should all go to the border and come in with everyone else so we can get free housing and health care and food. That seems to be the way to go. Jesse, and Tyson employs most of that city. Yes, Jesse, that's devastating. John, wonder what companies will be next. Maybe the union auto workers. Right. Derek gets it. Derek, how are you? I've been saying sue, sue, sue. All of these people, you know, if you've been here for a while, I've been saying people who live in these sanctuary cities need to file class action lawsuits. In Chicago, they wouldn't even let the people vote on if they wanted their city to be a sanctuary city or not. I thought it was America. That's like a dictatorship over there, you know? Mr. Whatchama call it. Thank you for bringing this story up. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, we the people have to stand up. In 2019, Trump had a chicken plant in Mississippi. Okay, Miss Pudsley. Andrew, chicken soup and hot oil. Okay, Andrew. Ruby, not sure why we are surprised. Nancy Pelosi asked who would pick our fruit. That was a setup. Yeah, she didn't come out and say it directly. We know what she was referencing. Raised, okay. Steve, Biden has to have chicken to buy votes. Exactly. And I wanted to share with you guys, I think I had another video to share with you guys too. There's so much going on. I just don't have time to, remember I told you guys, those of you who were here for the first time, I told you to watch out the gaslighting, the psychological manipulation, the ruses, the schemes, the swindling, the bamboozling, the brainwashing, all of the tactics that the Democrats use. I told you they're going to be pulling out all stops. They know Biden is in trouble. They know that a lot of people, particularly Black Americans, one of his largest voting blocks is saying they're either going to vote the couch or they're voting for Trump. And they're pulling out all stops. So, Kamala Harris. There's been a Kamala Harris sighting. Yes, there has. Cha-cha. Thank you for the super chat, dear. I think most of you who've been here for a while, you know I live in North Carolina. Kamala Harris went to Durham. It's about an hour, 30 minutes from where I live. And she was discussing the White House plan to invest millions in the economy. Now, those of you who are not familiar with Durham, it has a very large Black population. So again, the gaslighting. Last week when we were talking, where did she go and give a speech? The Edmund Pettus Bridge, where Bloody Sunday happened. Now I told you, the puppets, the plants, you're gonna start seeing them. Now they have to show their faces. All right, listen to this. So she was in Durham. Listen.
Forbes named North Carolina one of the top 5 places in the country to start a business in 2024. So the focus with this money is minority-owned businesses, specifically those working in the tech industry.
Not everyone has access to opportunity, but when provided with access, the talent is there, the capacity is there, the drive is there, the ambition is there.
Vice President Kamala Harris announcing that $92 million is heading to North Carolina. The federal government is partnering with venture capital groups. Walkstar Capital, the WALK stands for Women of Color, is one venture capital group that is going to be directing some of its money to Black-owned businesses. The group is ready to write checks, substantial ones at that, starting at $500,000.
From things like ag tech to climate tech to consumer good companies to AI, everything's happening here in North Carolina. So Walkstar is going to be here to invest.
All right, so that group is actually offering a free training course right now to Black-owned small businesses. The application process has opened. The course is going to start in April. We have a link on how you can sign up if you're interested on abc11.com. Live in Durham, Elena Athens, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, sure to be a good resource.
So again, where has she been? Biden is doing so poorly. If you're here for the first time, check out my prior videos. So now, you want to give millions of dollars to minority-owned businesses. They're going to pull out all stops. Don't fall for it, people. Do not fall for it. I'm telling you, it's all a ruse. It's a scam. Okay? I told you. Now she's starting to go out and be seen. They're sending her out. Probably going to see the Obamas out. You're going to see their celebrities out. Don't fall for it. Okay? Not Kamala word salad. Ruby. She's the only person I know. She can say 100 words and it all sounds. You are familiar with the teacher on any of the Charlie Brown cartoons where the teacher is wah 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 wah. That's what she sounds like, and you're like, wait, what did she just say? Thank you so much, Fidge Reaver. Mary, every 4 years, right? Yes, not falling for it. Cha Cha is a business owner. Cha Cha, you know. This is what they're doing. They are absolutely desperate. If you haven't checked out my video on Joe Biden, the bloodletting will not stop. I have so many videos I can share with you. People are fed up. Again, if you've been here before, I think that this migrant crisis has opened so many people's eyes. I think it was a godsend. I really do. And I'm not a big religious zealot, but I really feel like it really opened a lot of people's eyes. Shane said, thank you so much for this vital information, Roland. Oh, yes, Shane, I'm going to get the information out as often as I can. You're so welcome. Gabriella, I voted for Trump because I knew what was coming. Gabriella, a lot of people are telling me that, yeah. Kamala Harris sounds like Jesse Jackson when she speaks. Right, Tammy? Excuse me. Mary, thank you. Okay. Barbara, they laying them off to hire the immigrants for a lot. Right, Barbara? Right. Excuse me. Exactly. What are the American people supposed to do? Cha-cha, it is a godsend, Roland. And I really feel God had to use something that drastic to wake people up, to show them the evil schemes of the Democratic Party. The Democrats are against America and Americans. They are. They don't care for America. They put everyone and everything before America and Americans. They do. Richard, where does the money come from? Already cutting 10,000 VA health workers in the next fiscal year. Richard, we know we're all paying for this. The taxpayers. We're all funding this whole entire asylum fraud is what it is. Look at what's going on. Check out my prior videos. A lot of these people aren't here for asylum. They're here for the free ride, okay? So let's just call it what it is. They're on TikTok bragging. I don't make this stuff up. Hold on. Some of it. There's so many videos where they are bragging about what they're getting here in America. Listen.
Because the government gives her what belongs to her, to my daughter, for being an American citizen. Capiche? I have no need to work because, well, guys, like few of you, this little princess, for being American, already receives a lot of money. Capiche? The trick is to have children in the United States. Here is the gold mine. The gold mine.
So we're suckers, and we don't want to speak up about it because we're afraid of being labeled haters?
Wow, what a shame. And, there's a study that I talk about in We've Got Issues where we compared people's willingness to speak up in 1950 versus willingness to speak up now in 2023, and it has people that are unwilling to express their views have tripled since 1950.
And folks, that's not the only video. There are plenty of these. Go to TikTok before it's shut down. There are plenty of them on there bragging. I mean, this is crazy, right? And who's funding it all? The American taxpayer. Well, Americans are homeless. Americans are starving. Americans can't take care of their children. What's wrong with this picture? Is this an alternative universe? Talk to me. If I miss your comment, folks, there's almost 300 people in here. When there's so many people, I may miss your comment. I'm not doing it on purpose. Please type it again. And again, the Democrats despise America. And those of you here for the first time, you know, like I know, George Soros is trying to destroy this country. George Soros, right? He's behind the Black Lives Matter. He's behind all these puppets that people listen to. Look what's going on in Seattle. You know, they had that big, defund the police. How's that working out for them, right? Get out of here. You can listen to those kooks if you want to. You will regret it. Where are we here? These comments are zooming. I can't. Bizarro World. Ruby gets it. Bizarro World. Yeah. This is crazy. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, Sally. Okay. Hate corrodes the vessel it is contained in. Okay. Floridia, me, my family, and some neighbors are voting for Donald Trump. Okay. Cha-cha. All the independent candidates are socialists. Trump is the best choice for 2024. Socialism? No, thank you. Cha-cha, I'm with you. I don't want any socialism. Look at how that's working out in Venezuela. They're all coming over here. Excuse me. Did you guys see the human trafficking ring that they broke up in Florida? These drug cartels There is so much going on. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. Oh. Lady Libra, cha-cha, Trump is not better than Biden. He's dangerous. You forget about the people who died on his word. Okay, Steve, Americans better prepare, stock up on arms and food. We may need to declare independence from the United States. Steve, I'm already locked and loaded. Thank God I'm in North Carolina and we are allowed to bear arms, okay? Yeah. Those who are in states that, like New York, that don't allow you to have guns, I don't know what to tell you except move. Where are we here? Tim, I just posted this on my Facebook page. Thank you for answering my email. Oh, Tim. Oh, yeah. Tim, we've got to get the word out. People need to know. I can't get the word out alone. How you doing, Janelle? I'm definitely saying boycott Tyson Foods. Renette, thank you for the super chat. Dems dirty here in South Carolina. He's talking about the Democrats. Right, Renette? Downtown kicked in doors, feces on walls. I voted Trump. I told my son that we will now go down fast. He disagreed. Okay, yeah. Ronette, so Ronette's sharing some of the things that she's dealing with in South Carolina. So, folks, I'm not telling you who to vote for, but if you want more of what is going on now, then you vote for Joe Biden. And like I told you, if the Democrats get back in office, you better kiss this country goodbye. It is over. Okay? America, as you know it, it's over. It's done. Okay? How you doing, Catherine, with friends? And so I'm not just talking Democrats. I'm talking about rhinos as well. Plenty of Republicans don't like Trump. Right? They're Republicans, but they're anti-Trump as well. So again, what have we been preaching on this channel? Policy over party. Policy over party. I've been saying that forever. How you doing, Thomas? Locked and loaded in Indiana. Thomas, I've been locked and loaded for years because crime is increasing. Now, I'm in North Carolina, but still, in some shape, form, or fashion, it's going to affect all of us. That's why I'm trying to get everyone on board so that everyone can find out what's going on. The L Boogie. Yeah, exactly. Brett, how are you? Somewhere out there, Joe Biden is eating ice cream, right, Brett? And he probably doesn't know who he is or where he is. God, take him to a nursing home, please. Andrew, ex-Democrats, where's Joe with debating? You know, he's probably not able to. Tim, thank you for answering my email. Oh, yeah. Anytime, Tim. May take me a day or so, but I always try to answer people because I know your time was very important when you were typing the email, so I try to get to that. Consciousness over cookies. Right. All I know is life is better under President Trump. That's why I want him back in office. Okay. And cha-cha. Yeah, it's about policies. Policy. Now, if you like what's going on where Americans are homeless, Americans can't pay rent, Americans can't feed their families, but everyone else that comes to this country, breaking the law, illegally coming into the country, they get the red carpet rolled out for them. If you like that, then you vote for Joe Biden. See, at this channel, I never tell people who to vote for. I lay out the facts. Everything I tell you, you can go research it. I don't make these statistics up. I don't make this information up. But I want you to be an informed voter. And if you look at what the Democrats have done to this country, what have they done for Americans? Nothing. I mean, we could go back even further. When Bill Clinton was in office, he sent all the manufacturing jobs overseas with NAFTA. I can go back further. Okay, I can go back. Where are we? Janelle, yes, gas has gone up to $4.29. Oh my God. Janelle, that's a lot. Term limits for every level. Novia gets it. I've been saying that. Nancy Pelosi, Maxine Waters, Mitch McConnell, all of these people need to go home. All of them. On both sides. They're too old. We need some new people with some fresh ideas. Excuse me. Laura, exactly. I think you're here for the first time. They want cheap labor. They do. And Americans want benefits, right? Health insurance. God bless you too. Underground, I tried to warn people about voting for Biden, but they didn't listen. Excuse me. Underground, I did as well. I did not vote for Jim Crow Joe. I did my research. No way I was going to vote for him. I didn't vote for him last time. I won't vote for him this time. No way. This is outrageous. Tyson provides all chicken for 8 fast food restaurants. Jane, that's what I'm saying. What are we going to do? Candace Owens just said these same things. Okay, if you like what is going on, vote Biden again. See, Janelle gets it. I tell people, I don't tell you who to vote for. I just tell you what's going on. If you like what's going on, okay, vote accordingly. Iowa, we are joining y'all from Georgia. Exactly. Laura, I am new here. Love your show. Thank you so much, Laura. All of you in here, hit that little thumb, that like button. If you have Facebook, if you have Instagram, share this on your various forms of social media. We as Americans better learn to stick together. Don't look at skin tone. That's not what is at stake here. Okay? Our rights are being trampled upon, and it's like we're being discriminated against because we're Americans. According to the Democrats, anyway. They're the ones who do for everyone except Americans. Janelle, I just subbed to your channel. Thank you so much, Janelle. Share this with your family. Share this with your friends. We got to get the word out. I can't do it by myself. Andrew, that's a good point too. Yeah. Laura says, I'm from Oregon also. Corruption, yes. Laura, it's everywhere, dear. Portland is bad. Yeah, I've heard about Portland. Misty, just about all of them. Tyson is everywhere. What the heck are we going to do? All right. Love has no color. Unity among God's children. Right, Lisa? We better stick up. We better stand together. What do the Democrats try to do? Keep Americans separate. They want people at each other's throats. If we come together and we turn on them and say, you're not going to do this. You're going to take care of Americans. You're going to stop taking our tax money, spending it on non-citizens. Those of you who are here for the first time. Sally, Laura, who else? Janelle, if you have children, let me give you this analogy. That would be like you going to your neighbor's house, okay, buying their children food, clothing, everything they need. And then you come home and you don't do anything for your own children. They look like Raggedy Ann. Make it make sense. I mean, does that make sense to you, to anyone in the chat? I'm asking for a friend. Lady Libra, Cha-Cha, I'm not voting the couch, I'm voting independent. Okay, Janelle, I knew if Biden got in office, it would be bad, but I had no idea. Janelle, I had a feeling as well. Yeah. Misty, this is awful. We don't eat from those places from South Carolina. Leave them dry, okay? Cat Free, how are you? I have voted for Trump twice, and I'm going to vote for him again. I saw this coming. I watched a lot of podcasts. We need to watch out for each other. Thank you for putting out the work. Cat, that's what I'm saying, Cat. We better stand up. We're all working Americans. Look at what they're doing with our tax dollars. Cha-Cha. Lady Libra, I would not waste my vote on any socialists, okay? Janelle, yes, I have children and grandchildren. Okay, Janelle, so you understand the analogy I just gave you then, I'm sure, yeah. Steve, the people of New York can switch to rats instead of chicken and eat free for a couple of years. Steve, I love it. Lady Libra, the Democrats and Republicans need to be voted out. Democrats are driving America like they carjacked it. Sally's right. She gets it. Larry, Tyson Foods recalling nearly 8.5 million pounds of pre-cooked chicken after one dead and two sickened. Who is next? Okay. Well, you want cheap labor, right? Laura, I left the Democrats in 2015. Laura, I left them before that. I was done with them. I cannot with them. Cha-cha, all those independents are socialists. Therefore, if you vote for them, then you're a socialist. Got it? Miss Pugsley, big business wants open borders. Miss Pugsley gets it. Tyson will be big donors to Biden. Miss Pugsley, you're absolutely right. Laura, I have grown children and a granddaughter. I'm worried for her, right? Sergeant, term limitations ASAP. Yes, let's get some new blood in there. I'm sick of these people on both sides. Okay. Jason, Tyson Chicken, they want cheap labor. They do. Elizabeth, boycott Tyson Foods. Let them feel the power of the people. Exactly. Elizabeth, the only issue is they own so many smaller companies. They're companies that don't even have the Tyson name on them, but they own them. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. What? Oh, Janelle, these kinds of channels are where I get my news. No fake news for me. Janelle, exactly. You come here, it may be something painful, but it won't be something that's made up. It will be truth. Thank you so much. Lisa, make sure to share with friends and family. Get this lady a large following. Lisa, love you. Thank you so much. And that's what I'm saying. If we don't get out and share this information, you guys will know what's going on. I will know what's going on, but there are going to be a lot of people who are going to be left behind. They're going to be clueless. So it's up to us to share with the people who don't know. Where are we here? It is heartbreaking. Again, Americans get nothing. It's awful. TL said no more Tyson at my house. Good. Okay. Where are we here? I'm sorry, these comments are coming fast and furiously. I'm trying to keep up. But again, if we stand together as Americans, D. James, thank you for the super chat. Just pulled up from Detroit and subbed. Look, all of the Tyson, Sarah Lee, Ballpark, Jimmy D. Right, James? That's what I'm saying. They own so much. I wish we could shut them down and put them out of business. Anyone who does this to Americans and takes non-citizens over Americans, they need to be shut down. Shut them down. And the only way they're going to understand is for us to make them feel it with the money or lack thereof. Lady Libra, cha-cha. Trump is all about Trump. He causes people to die. If that's okay with you, what does that say about you? Jazzy, how are you? Imagine them afraid to speak on bad practices in food processing factories. Okay, Kat, measles outbreak all across America because of open borders. Kat, go out and check some of my prior videos. I talked about that. Remember, it was the Democrats during the pandemic. Oh, everyone has to wear a mask. You let millions of people come across that border undocumented, unvaccinated, but you shut down businesses in America and made us all wear masks and tried to make us all get shots. And depending on where you worked, you didn't have a choice. You did have to get a shot. Get out of here. You see the hypocrisy of the left? That's hypocrisy at its finest. Make it make sense, people. If you like that, vote for Jim Crow Joe Biden again. Okay? Me, I know Jim Crow Joe. He will not get my vote. I don't care what Kamala Harris says. I don't care what they have the Obamas to come out and say. I don't care what Al Sharpton has to say. I don't care what the Congressional Black Caucus has to say. I don't care what LeBron James has to say or any other celebrity. I am an independent thinker and I think for myself. So what they have to say is totally irrelevant to me. Okay? Where are we here? Kat, yes, I will. Thank you. I was fortunate. Okay, good, Kat, good. Misty, we were threatened with jail if we didn't get vaccines and have my son get the same. Yeah, Richard, if they were to mass lay off large numbers like that to hire a certain type of person, Richard gets it. That's discrimination. You laid off 1,300 American workers, but check out when this live ends, you're going to see I shared videos with you and websites. They're going to try to hire 84,000 migrants. Make it make sense. I don't make this stuff up. The stuff we talk about on this channel, Google it and look it up. It's ridiculous. Let me see. Where are we, John? They're going to start processing bugs for food at Tyson. John Joyner gets it. Now they're talking about, well, now we can eat bugs. Excellent protein source. Get out of here. Oh my God. Pat, paying them half the wages. Exactly. So again, Democrats and Republicans are benefiting. Where are we? Everybody must double check their city canvas boards. Okay. Janelle, we have no idea who is here because they don't have IDs. Janelle, we've opened ourselves up for another terrorist attack. I mean, we don't have a clue. We need to inform them to unit together. Okay, I'm not sure what he was saying there. Chris, Tyson should go get out of our country then. Right, Chris? You don't want to hire Americans. Go elsewhere, for all I care. Roll that stone. Thank you for the super chat. I'm also spreading the word on my channel. I'm black and never voting Democrat again. Thinking for myself. Keep up the word. Roll that stone. Send me an email. Maybe you can come and speak on my platform or I can come speak on yours. Send me an email, dear. Thank you so much. I told you guys, those of you who are here for the first time, there are a lot of people here on YouTube, other content creators who feel exactly the same way that I do. Okay? And you're going to see, if you're here for the first time, you're going to see there are a lot of people that look like me and they're singing the same song. Right? They're singing the same song. Jazzy Indigo Blues. I hope all those trained Tyson laid off people can start their own food processing business. That would be nice. Michelle, shut down Tyson. I wish we could. We need to send them a strong message so these other American employers see we're not taking that crap. Janelle, I said that. Let's give Tyson the Bud Light treatment. That's what I'm saying. Juanita, stop by at Walmart, Tyson, Amazon, right? I agree. Cheryl Hooks, Lord help us all. This is a hot, hot mess. Cheryl Hooks, this is the first time I've seen you here. I agree. But what we as Americans need to stand together to stop it. They're not going to stop on their own. We have to do it. Right, Andrew? This is so sad what they're doing to us. Right, to Americans. We're being discriminated against because we're American citizens. Make it make sense. I mean, if it makes sense, just explain it to me in the comment section. I don't get it. Misty, the measles outbreak is awful. They all get free health care. Yeah, our taxes is paying for that. Our taxes is paying. Check out my video from last Sunday. Biden is flying over 30,000 migrants in to different airports. They're using this little secret app. Who do you think's paying for all those flights? Get out of here. Laura Holland, The Twilight Zone. The original Twilight Zone, exactly. With Rod Serling from 59 to 66, I think. Yeah, Tammy, that would be good to actually start buying from local farmers. Let's just cut out the middlemen. Let's just get rid of them. Cha-cha. Biden administration is causing the U.S. to become a third world. We pretty much look like a third world country. We're starting to look that way. Sally, they want chaos. Sally, are you familiar with the cloud pivot strategy? That's what this is all about. To destabilize the United States. Those of you who don't know, the puppet master is George Soros. He's pulling all these strings. George Soros and the globalist. David, well, they are devils. Pyramid seeing eye of Iris, okay. Cat, where are we? Bushcraft, how are you? I'm on YouTube. I'm just getting in the game. Okay. Bushcraft, send me an email. If I can help, I will. Janelle, if Joe wouldn't have let these millions of illegals in, maybe we could take some Haitians, right? Now, if you look at some people who really need help, those of you who don't know what's going on in Haiti, where those vicious gangs have taken over, oh my God, it's awful. Right, Michelle, support local farmers. Liar, y'all think this is bad. If you give it, Liar, I think this is your first time here. I've already said it. If they vote Joe Biden back in office, you can kiss this country goodbye. And all of us who are here working hard, they're going to continue to take our money from us. Folks, that's socialism. You take it from the people who are actually contributing, giving it to the people who are doing nothing. Come on. 2030 agenda, exactly. Item, why they're closing the plant. Okay, so they said they were closing, the plants they're closing was because of money. That's what they said. But then you're going to New York trying to hire migrants. Get out of here. And those gangs, those violent gangs, they have human trafficking going on. They're bringing drugs into the country. It's crazy what they're doing with all these billions of dollars, taxpayer dollars. Andrew, Purdue, yeah, why not? Purdue chicken is good. Justin, if you voted Biden, you did this. Sergeant, Haiti needs priority, right? Janelle has a point. It would be nice if we could help Haiti, but we already have too many people we can't help. That's so sad. Again, this asylum fraud is what it is. These people came, those of you who are here for the first time, Venezuela unlocked their jails and told those people, the prisoners, to go to the American border, and that's what they've done. Those of you who are here for the first time, there are so many crimes that have been committed. They're trying to keep it hush-hush. They've attacked police officers. Those of you know Lake and Riley. They killed a college student. They're having fights in the camps with each other. I mean, all kinds of crimes. They have theft rings that are going on. Oh. Andrew, the Amish raise and sell chicken. Yeah, they do. How you doing, Jacqueline? We're glad you're here, late or otherwise. Whatever, we're glad you're here. Lady Lieber gets it. Nothing from Tyson if we can help it. Yes, this is a worldwide issue. Yeah, Janelle. Yes, think about how many deaths from fentanyl. Oh yeah, they're bringing everything through the border. It's a free fall. And let us try to go to another country. I've been to Europe, 6 different countries in Europe. You're not going into a country there. You have to show your passport. So yeah, make it make sense. Bert, take your money and spend it. Keep voting blue. You keep voting blue, you won't be able to take your money and spend it because they're taking it and giving it to someone else. Laura, mostly military age men coming over here. You're right. Lynn gets it. Excuse me. We're being replaced. The American workers are being replaced. Americans, period, are being replaced. Right? Bushcraft. That's my mantra. Take care of Americans first. Miss Pugsley, you can't regulate your way to prosperity. That's socialism, and it never works. Look at Venezuela, prime example. Laya, you think it's bad? If you give Joe 4 more years, it's done. Yeah, she's right. DN, where are we? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm trying to keep up. The writing has been on the wall for a very long time, and it's sad that no one recognized it and neglected to pay attention when we were warned. Oh, yeah. Who voted for this? Michelle, eat from farmer's market, grow your own, and go to Amish or butcher. Right, I agree. Don't buy Tyson. I'm all for a boycott, people. I'm all for a boycott. Renee, Trump spoke the truth. Janelle, we can't even go to Mexico without a valid passport. Facts. Carl, I totally enjoyed this broadcast. Thank you so much, Carl. Hit that like button for me, dear. Deborah, I will not buy Tyson Brandon now, so California Trump, okay? Cha-cha, no more voting blue over here. Cha-cha, those of you who are here for the first time, the mantra here is please vote blue no matter who. Please, please, please don't do that. Voting does have consequences, okay? Oh, man. David said we're the new natives. Apparently. Derek, thank God I live in a red state, Mississippi, okay? John Joyner, once you lose it, you will never get it back. John is right. Andrew, Jimmy Carter may end up reading eulogy at Biden's funeral, okay? Cha-cha lives in a red state too. Lisa, I left California, came to Missouri with no regret. Lisa, I'm glad you escaped California. Likes are free. Help spread the word. Thank you so much, Bushcraft. Yeah, hit that little thumb, that like button. Share this content out with a friend, a neighbor, or a foe. Where are we? The old bag. Own nothing and be happy, and that includes your pets as well. Okay? Love Truck Garage. Rolling, we can win with the help of God. Pray for America. Love Truck, I like the way you think. We all better be doing some serious praying. Times of good and evil, yeah. Mary, I'm with you. Vote blue no matter who. Not on this channel. Do your research and be informed. And yeah, don't buy Tyson Foods if you can help it, which is almost impossible unless you decide that you're going to become a vegetarian or a vegan. Shout out to all the Trump supporters in the chat. That's from Cha-Cha. The old bag. Saw an article saying your dogs are leaving carbon footprints. Okay. Janelle, I can hardly afford to feed my pets under Biden. Janelle, I have one cat. And yeah, even cat food's unbearable almost. I have to buy him. He's 17, so I have to buy a special diet for him. Special cat food. Darnell, much love from Alabama. Prayers up. Oh, yeah. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys. If I have time, I'm going to start getting my things work tomorrow. Okay, War Machine. That's right. I like the way you think. No more Tyson. Okay. Cha-Cha said, Georgia Trump country. How you doing, Glenda? Trump said this would happen. Biden doesn't care about us, not even a little bit. Everyone pray. We better pray. The old bag. Yeah, cat little double. You're absolutely right. And so, folks, again, I don't tell you how to vote. But I'll share this information with you because you're all Americans like I am. And this is affecting us. And if you don't become angry and irate at what they're doing, check to make sure you see if you have a pulse. How you doing, Peter? So I'm just about done with this live stream. Now, I do have a question for you. There are a few, right, Marcy? Tyson. Did you guys want me to talk about Denver? Denver officials were asking landlords to rent to now they're calling the migrants newcomers. Rent to them below market value, or Brandon Johnson in Chicago, Mayor of Chicago, he, I guess to try and pacify the people there, he said, oh, I think I have a $1 million for you. Newsflash, you just spent $1 billion on the migrants and you have $1 million for us? Get out of here. Cat, that's actually a good point. Oh, budget. House train your cats. Okay, that's a good point. We can save on kitty litter. Okay. All right, so Andrew, I like that. Make newcomers new goers. How you doing, Stacy? Stacy, hit that like button for me. I'm getting ready to end the live. You can actually go back and see what you missed. If you like this information, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. How you doing, Steve? Democrat deception should be illegal. Yes, Steve, they've been gaslighting. They've been deceiving. They've been using the psychological manipulation. They've had these evil schemes. We have got to wake up the American people. Okay? Way to go, okay, thank you, Cindy. This country can't take another day of Biden. Cindy gets it, and this is her first time here. No, Jim Crow Joe has to go. This country will no longer be America. I don't know what it will be. Some third world country. Okay? He has got to go. All right? Bushcraft, thank you for your efforts. Thank you so much, Bushcraft. Those of you that have Facebook, that have Instagram, share this with family members. Share this with friends. I can't do it alone. I wish I could. Those of you here for the first time, you know I'm a high school teacher. I'm an educator. So obviously that's my bread winner. And so that's where I devote most of my time. But that's why I don't do more videos throughout the week, because I'm usually tired. But I may try to come on later and do another video. Thank you so much, Catherine. I may try to come on later and do another video. And so just be looking out. Make sure you are subscribed so that you will get the alert. Make sure you have it subscribed for all so that you get all of the alerts, okay? All right. We love you too, Cha-Cha. I'm going to let you guys go. If you like me, you got to get ready for work tomorrow. But I'm going to try to get together another show for this evening. Maybe around, I don't know, 7 or 8 o'clock. Okay? So, thank you so much, everyone who came in. I appreciate you spending your very valuable time here with the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. And some of your comments that I missed, I will be responding to once I end the live. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. I'll be answering comments in the comment section. And I should see you in a couple of hours. Maybe an hour and a half, something like that. All right. Thank you so much. And see you in a bit.